fire mode on these videos, like today. I'm publishing one right now, and while it's loading to publish, I've got my other SD card over here in this camera, recording some more shit. Okay, so, some of the things, I'm just going to go over kind of the battle, the Emperor's Canaries versus the Witch Hunters that you've probably just watched. Holy crap, my camera is everywhere but where I need it to be. It's not like Visa or MasterCard or whatever. Which reminds me, let me go off on a tangent here. I used to write parody commercials, and tell me what you think about this idea. So, I don't know, is it Visa that's everywhere you want to be? Well, we're just going to say it is, because I think MasterCard is priceless or whatever. So we're going to take Visa and say that's the one that's everywhere you want to be. So imagine you're like at a theme park, like Cedar Point, and like you're in line for this amazing new roller coaster that just opened, and they cut off the line because the park's closing at the person right in front of you, so you don't get to go in, but everyone in front of you does, and that, you know, that's a recognizable guy, like maybe he's an actor or something, somebody you recognize, and then you just see him several times throughout this commercial. Like maybe one time he's in the other lane of traffic and you see him drive by and your lane is backed up for miles or something like that. And then in the very last scene of this, maybe there's 3 or 4 of them. In the very last scene, you get home from a day of work, you walk home, you open up your bedroom door, and he's in there with your wife. It says, Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. Whatever. Anyway, my Emperor's Canaries list. Quickly, I'm just going to go over it. I've got a Space Marine Captain on a bike with a power sword, a Space Marine Chapter Master, power sword, plasma pistol, melted bombs, 5 Assault Terminators, 2 with storm shields, 8 Space Marines with melted bombs, power swords, drop pod, and locator beacon. And I have 5 Space Marine Bikers, Power Sword, Melta Bombs, Melta Guns, 3 Scout Bikers, Locator Beacon, 5 Vanguard Veteran Assault Marines, Melta Bombs, Jump Packs, and Land Speeders with 2 Assault Cannons, Heavy Bolters, and a Dreadnought Drop Pod Locator Beacon. What would I change in this list now that I've played it once? What I would change for sure would be the Vanguard Veterans. I can get a lot more Assault Marines for the same cost. A lot more. I don't even want to do the math right now, but it's a lot. So, Vanguard Veterans are going to go. The Land Speeders did pretty good. They didn't have a lot to shoot at, but they did pretty good. The Dreadnought, I'm probably going to keep. I'm still debating which one of my 2 HQ choices to get rid of. I want to get rid of my Chapter Master, but I love the model too much, and I feel like my Tactical Marines need that extra boost in combat. But I need to get rid of one of my 2, because I really want to put my Librarian in. I may do my Librarian on the bike, but then I'll need to get a second squad of Tactical Marines to use as troops, or split the one I've got, which I may end up doing, but yeah, because I do need 2 troop choices, and those are the only models I have now. So I may end up splitting those 2 and taking a Librarian on a bike. This game really made me realize how much I miss a Librarian, because I always used him as my HQ, my only HQ. And Null Zone would have been fantastic in this last battle. Assault Terminators, I was going to use 10 of them. I eventually revised it down to 8, then 7, and then 6, and then 5 of them. I finally got myself convinced that 5 of them is an okay amount. And this battle just proved that it was. Once he didn't have those invulnerable saves, 3+s on everything, I did like something stupid like 6 or 7 wounds with power claws with just 2 guys. So I don't think I'm going to have any problem with those. And the way they're coming in, deep striking, with all of the other units coming in around the same time, it doesn't leave the opponent a lot of time to shoot at them. Especially when there's so many other things that they need to shoot at. So the one thing I am keeping for sure is the main theme of this army, which is everything coming in from reserves off of the locator beacons. It was really effective because the Witch Hunters, A lot of armies nowadays, especially mech armies, really work well by advancing on your position. They leave some heavy support in the back, and they advance on your position, and they just plow through your ranks. But when you're coming out of all over the place, assaulting them, the turn, that turn, the next turn, and everything's just chaotic like that, they don't function as well. So I think it'll throw a lot of players for a loop. So I was really happy with the drop pods. I was kind of worried about them, but they turned out pretty good. So the Space Marine Bikers did fantastically. They lost one bike the entire time, so I'll probably definitely be keeping that. I'm uploading a video now while I'm recording one. It feels weird. It's kind of like if you're going to the bathroom and drinking a glass of water at the same time. It's weird. So, yeah, you should try it sometime. The video thing, not the bathroom thing. You don't need to. So, yeah, there's my list. I may be changing the Scout Bikers. I really enjoyed that extra locator beacon, but I think I kind of need to beef up their squad, maybe give them some special weapons or something like that. And maybe infiltrate them next time instead of running them forward. I think that would be a much better idea. So that's pretty much what I've gained list-wise. What I've gained tactic-wise, don't put your stupid Terminators in between the land speeder and the thing the land speeders are shooting at. Don't do it. That's a dumb idea. And then I forgot to run the Terminators out of the way, too. So, yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that at all. What else can I say about that battle? Holy crap, I got boltered to death in that one squad. But overall, my tactical Marines did very good. They were a very solid unit. Yeah. I think the real advantage of this list is that I don't have a whole ton of models on the table. I have Bikers, I have Drop Pods, Dreadnought, 2 Commanders, so I don't have very many models. But you also only get 1 or 2 turns to shoot at them, and that's it. And when most of them come in, a few of your squads are already tied up in combat, so you can't shoot with them. So I think that's going to be one of the real strengths of this list that I'm going to try to work on, and I will see you guys later.